moving abroad, I cut my housing expenses by more than 60%. When you calculate how much I was paying for New York City rent, for electricity, for gas, for amenities, for Wi-Fi, it was more than 60% than what I'm paying now. And while I loved my cute little studio in Brooklyn, child, where I'm staying now, let's get into it. I'm Jaylyn. I'm the dancing therapist and the passion coach. And on my YouTube channel, we talk about all things dance, all things therapy, and all things living in your passion. Disclaimer, while I am a licensed therapist, I am not your licensed therapist. Nothing I say here is meant to be therapy or to replace a relationship with a licensed mental health professional. Today, I am finally gonna show you video and clips of the first 2 places that I stayed while living abroad. Now, for those of you who have not watched my other videos, number 1, go watch. Number 2, go like. Number 3, go share it with everybody. But I moved to Accra, Ghana. I made the decision to turn a 2-week vacation into a full-on move abroad. So for me, when finding places to stay, I had a few things on my wish list. I'm gonna list them in order. Number 1, I needed a backup generator. Number 2, I knew that I needed reliable Wi-Fi. I also knew that I'm a gym girly, like I need a good gym. So the 2 places you're gonna see, they have beautiful gyms. Unfortunately, for the first place that I'm gonna show you, I did not get a video of the gym because there was always people there and I'm a little shy, so like I didn't want to just like start videotaping, like it was gonna be awkward. And then the next thing I wanted is to be close to stuff. What I really appreciated for the first place I stayed at, on the ground level, they had ATM, they had a place to change money, they had a full-on grocery store, they had, what else? They had a pharmacy, they had a place to get your nails did. I was like, why would I ever leave? The second place you're gonna see is Embassy Gardens. Now, Embassy Gardens is a very, very popular place for people to stay at when they're visiting Accra. So there's a lot of people from all over the world that are there. It also feels like a resort. I feel like both of them feel like a resort. It has 3 pools. It has a restaurant on premise. It has a very beautiful gym. It has a yoga studio. Security don't play. It has parking in the bottom level. And the unit that you're gonna see that I stayed at had a view of the sun setting, which I think is cool because my first place had a view of the sun rising and the second place had a view of the sun setting. The price difference between the 2 is pretty big. However, it's because I booked before Dirty December. I have just for fun looked at what pricing looks like during Dirty December and child extortion. It's giving your trust fund baby. It's giving, are you gonna be the first trillionaire? Like, it's giving, do I wanna rent or am I buying? Like, the prices are high, but thankfully my units I got, my rentals I got before that time frame, so I paid a much more peaceful price. Diamond in the City is it's, my bank side-eyed me, but I will say Embassy Gardens is much more, the price point is much kinder to the bank account than what the first place was. Are you ready? Are you excited? Let's get into it. What's up, beautiful people? On this episode of Crips, I am showing you about my stay at the Diamond in the City. Let's get into it. It is a luxury full-service building. Here's the bathroom. The water gets nice and hot. The water pressure is great. It's, it's concise. It's concise, but it does a job. Has extra storage on the side, which I appreciate and I use so I can nest a little bit for my stay. And yeah, I appreciate that it has a full all-in-one washer and dryer. So I've been doing a load of laundry pretty much every other day because I've been going to Pilates classes, dance classes in the gym. So I do need to get them sweaty clothes out. And we get a full-sized freezer, full-size fridge for me to store all the tilapia and banku, and then a full setup when it comes to the kitchen, stovetop, the fan, this microwave, which is all like touch based to open and all that jazz. And then I have a load going, but this is the washer machine. I'll do a video separate for that. Pretty good counter space. And then all my life belongings, everything that I own here in my bags. A huge king size bed. And then nice big, hey Loree girl, a nice big TV, a little workstation, with extra little bedside section. It has a little night light, which I think is so cool. Apparently all the furniture was handmade, and then it has its own private balcony. I'll do a video when it's daytime so you can see it a little bit better, but you can see the sunrise right over here. It's so pretty. I'll link that in too. But yeah, this is Diamond in the City. It has all of the amenities. It has multiple pools, one on the roof, one on the ground level that's massive. It feels like a resort. It has a full out gym, indoor and outdoor gym with all of the amenities in there, a game room, a basketball court. It's pretty luxurious. I am not going to tell you what I paid for it, but just know I'm only staying here for 2 weeks, and that hurt. But I wanted this 2 weeks to be my vacation, so I opted for a bit more. But it's been beautiful. There's a ton of security in the parking lot and the actual front desk in the building. And the Airbnb host has been super receptive. Just instant response, Wi-Fi, backup generator, all the stuff is here. So it's been very luxurious, very quiet, very peaceful, very safe. And yeah, this is place number 1, my first stop when I left the country and came to Ghana. Okay, also, this is the largest dishwasher I've ever seen. Like, you know how there's always a pots and pans setting onto a dishwasher, but you're like, if I put pots and pan, I'd have space for like one pot or a pan. I literally put all of the pots and pans in there. I'm gonna show you, hold on. Yeah, and there's 2 layers. Yeah, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna load it up and you're gonna see just how huge this is. Okay, here's what I mean. This is a massive skillet, yeah, like huge. Its lid, a bowl, and like all the stuff that fits in there. And there's still room to put more stuff. So yeah, it's really big. We love. And look at the balcony. Isn't it pretty? Isn't it gorge? So yeah, I really love it because you can see the sun come up from right over there. All right, just moved into place number 2. This one is much more affordable than place number 1. It is a cute little studio, has a cute little shower, bathroom, has a couple of drawers for storage, which I'll unpack into, and then has the kitchen set up. I don't use an oven, so I wish there was a dishwasher there, but I will wash the dishes. But yeah, microwave, full setup, little table, queen size bed, lid for the artwork. Got the closet, that'll be good. And then you get the nice little view to pool number 1, I guess. I guess there's 2 pools. I can only see one out of my window, but I'm assuming there's another place for pools out there. Get your own little balcony to do shenanigans. So yeah, and I appreciate the price of this one. Security was not playing games. Like, they do like a whole check-in process. So yeah, security is serious here. Like, there's no way to enter without making sure you're supposed to be on this premise. But yeah, so super secure. And I'm gonna check out the gym. Thank you so much for joining me on this episode of Cribs. I hope you enjoyed seeing a bit of my life here. I know I haven't done a video like that yet. So yeah, look out for more videos of me giving you a day in the life of, or a glimpse of some of the experiences and places that I've stayed or I've eaten at. I think one that I want to show you is this space that I'm in right now. So I do have an office space that I come to. They have amazing Wi-Fi that's very reliable. It's actually satellite based, and their backup is satellite based. And so when I see clients for my private practice, I get very stressed about the security and reliability of the Wi-Fi. And while the places that I rent do promise Wi-Fi, it's on the regular network. And if there's like a storm or something going on, you know how it goes. You'll get some disruptions. But with the way this place works, I don't get any of those disruptions. So I sleep a little bit better at night. And because I am very much in my peace era, we're gonna go for that, right? So I will in the near future post a video of this space, which is pretty incredible. Like, it's giving Wakanda for the business entrepreneurial minded person. Like, it's great. Anyways, y'all, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure that you, right there, you like it. You comment down below there. Tell me what your thoughts are. If you have questions, let me know. And you make sure you share. And in the link in the description down there, I also have a place for you to put your email address so you can join my email list. I have some really cool things coming up in the very near future, and I want you to be the first to know about it. Until next time.